Now I've skinned the snake down the belly, all the way to that down here to the rattle. This is my 54-inch black timber rattler from Pennsylvania. I salted it and I rolled it up just like this, very carefully. Then I rolled the whole thing up, put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours. And what this salt does, it starts a preserving process, and it'll start drying up a lot of the fat and meat that you miss in the skinning process in between the scales here. Now it will dry up a little bit where there isn't none, but that's okay. This is going to be rehydrated. When it dries up like that, it means that the salt has preserved it. So what we got to concentrate on is getting this off here. And I suggest you can use any knife, but make sure that it's not very sharp. I mean, you want it semi-dull, if not all dull. Another trick that works is a spoon. A spoon's really good for this. Now it looks like I'm going up and down. I'm not. I'm actually making one stroke and up. And you want to get all that flesh off there. Get it all off. And go with the scales. Don't go against the scales because you'll flip them up and they'll fall off. And you can take your hand, just spread the hide out like that, to stretch a little bit and go easy. Get her all off there. Now you have to do that the whole length of the snake, both sides. Everything has got to come off. And then once you get everything off, we're going to salt it again. And then we're going to cook up the tanning process, all the solutions and everything that I used to do these snakes with. Now for the second salting, always use non-iodized salt. Use real coarse stuff. It should be laying flat, but for the camera I'm doing it like this. Just put her on there. The whole hide. Concentrate down here where the rattle is too. Put a lot down there. Just swirl it all around. It'll suck up all that moisture and what little fat that's on here. Rub her in pretty good. Make sure you get it all on there. At this point it doesn't take a lot of salt, but the more the merrier. That's all you need. Now we're going to roll her up. Real carefully. See, we ain't got none of the scales coming up, so we're doing good. Now if you got some kind of Tupperware container or something, you want to put him in the refrigerator and let it sit at an angle like that, like a 45-degree angle, so whatever moisture and everything that is in here that the salt sucks up will drain out. But at this stage, the second salting, and it flesh like that, there's hardly any moisture in it. I mean, there is, but there ain't. There you can see the rattle still going good. Okay, now after tomorrow, being in the refrigerator one more night, we're going to stretch them out again. One more fleshing, and then it goes in the tan. And I'll show you how to do that a little bit later.